In 2023, Gauteng Premier Panyaza Lesufi announced the province's plan to transition to a cashless society and called on businesses to adopt cashless payment systems by 2025. Highlighting the retail and taxi sectors as key players in this shift, Lesufi mentioned that this aimed at combating crime and promoting a digital economy in the province. In his response to the Premier's call, Loop, a key player in cashless transport solutions, is already leading the way by using technology to improve payments and enhance financial inclusion for underdeserved communities. Speaking to Soweto TV Business News, Loop's co-founder, and Chief Experience Officer Jamie Wyngraad highlights the impact of these solutions on both financial accessibility and local industries.
So the way Loop works, there's a lot of people that need access to finance, but you can't do that working in cash. And we know for the majority of the country, cash is king. And as you mentioned, we are striving to become a digital and cashless society, but there's a lot of barriers to those entries. What Loop has enabled, we started with the minibus taxi industry to enable payments, instant payments, no bank charges, and all via WhatsApp, because the people have WhatsApp. And what we've enabled that is that since taxis can now receive digital payments, it opened up an entire industry for corporates. Corporates are now using our taxi network, the infrastructure that taxis already have. There's enough taxis. They can now have staff transport for themselves. And there was lots of issues around taxis fighting, if you know about things in the Western Cape, as not just the plain and simple thing of a taxi can go to any area, a taxi can drive anywhere. There's more of these boundary issues. But with our system, we're able to look at logistics and mobility and assign the correct trip to the correct driver. So before Loop, a taxi wouldn't have been able to just go to a corporate and say, hey, give me 10,000 in cash, I'll take your staff home. A corporate would never agree to that. But in our system, because of digital payments, we've enabled that now for the minibus taxi industry. And not just the taxis, we've onboarded even more vehicle classes, 7-seaters, cars. People have asked us for limousines because we're a platform-based business that we can just onboard more systems and people can utilize the service.
Staying on the story, at the Cashless Indaba in 2023, Gauteng Premier Panyaza Lesufi urged faster adoption of digital payments to address security risk linked to cash and to promote financial inclusion. Highlighting the shift in various sectors, he pointed to organizations like Loop's innovative systems in transport, which include chat to pay, tap to pay, and upcoming palm biometrics for seamless transactions. Jamie, Loop's Chief Experience Officer, further discusses the significance of these advancements in enabling cashless transactions.
So the thing for emerging markets, there is immense potential. We are the masses, you know, and how I see technology enabling this is we're working with cash, but we know people are standing in the long line at the ATM drawing money, then paying for cash at the taxi or paying for cash at the street vendors, because the street vendors would be charged more by using banking systems. So if you had to pay straight with a tap to phone or tap to card, you'll be charged for that. We've made the system easier. We've made it now where you don't even need a point of sale device. You can use WhatsApp or you can use your phone that has NFC enabled phone to receive card payments. That's with our Visa partnership. So we're trying to eliminate the barriers to entry into the digital space, because we know with digital, there are safety features. It's difficult to rob someone versus cash. Someone takes your cash, the cash is gone. But for someone to rob you digitally, perhaps even on a chat to pay, they first have to get into your WhatsApp, then send money physically. You'll be able to see exactly who it is. It's a very dumb criminal that tries to steal your money using our system. But with cash, it's gone. So there's those things of how we can improve safety, and especially for the emerging market with access to finance. If you go to a bank, bank's going to say, oh, we don't have any financial records for you. So we can't help you improve your business. We can't give you this loan. We can't give you the deserving home you should be living in. However, with our system, we're able to keep a track record. We're able to see the incomes and help you and assist and help you grow that business. And we're even able to give you access to finance through our systems too. And we've been able to do that for our drivers back in the Western Cape. And we want to be able to give this to Gauteng as well. If the goal is to become cashless, you also need to realize that the traditional banking systems, I'm going to say, it doesn't serve the emerging market. Banking is expensive. If you're affluent, yes, I can pay bank charge, I don't even feel it. But for someone on the ground where you, first of all, need access to the finance right now, You can't wait 2 days for your money. Your business is gone. If I look at a taxi driver, for instance, they get paid today. They have to put in fuel today. They have to pay often the taxi boss today. They have to go and buy food for the family today. If I have to send you money via my bank, that's 2 days later you'll receive the cash. How are you able to run a business in the emerging market like that?